Hi, it's Dave again with DRH Acrylic Creations. Welcome to my installment of Nate's Art Lab collaboration. I found out about this collaboration a little late in the game, so I rushed up and did a quick painting, and the assignment was to do a wing pour or a waterfall pour. My intent was to do a wing pour, but as you'll see down in we get down to it, you'll see that I ended up doing a waterfall pour. So this is new territory for me, folks. I normally do the Shelee Art style, and I'm delving into traditional pouring techniques and finding that I have to really work at getting my consistencies down. We'll talk about that when we get down. So without any further delay, let's get into down to the canvas and start talking. Okay, let's talk about the layering of my cups. The whole idea with this is to layer my pour cup here, and as you can see, it has 4 chambers here. This is a fairly deep cup. I think I got this from Tracy Reed, but it allows for the separation of colors. And what I'm going to do with it is, although all these colors look white in the cup, they are interference colors. With interference colors, all look better against a dark background. In this case, it's going to be my black background. Now, these still not totally discanted their butter bubbles. I'm still waiting for that, but I don't think I have a choice. I decided to join this collab kind of late in the game, so I am playing catch up. I'm hoping that this will be dry in time for us to see the dry results at the end. Well, I guess we're going to see. It's been a long time since I've done a standard pour, so guessing the dry times is a little tricky for me. So what I'm going to do, let's get right to it. I've got my canvas flooded already. That's lamp black by Amsterdam, mixed with the pouring medium I'm using today. I've loaded my cup, and I'm doing a wiggle top to bottom and trying not to move too much, with the intention of getting that middle part actually looking like a wing. It was about at this time I realized, ooh, you made a mistake. And I did. And so basically the black should have been the first thing out of the cup so that I got separation between the two sides. At that point I was like, well, you're committed, you need to get it done. So I'm just going to continue this till I have all the paint out of my cup. And as it turned out, I made way too much paint for this pouring. It looks black and white here. The truth is, because of the interference colors, they look white when you're working with them, you're pouring with them. But as this dries, the interference colors will shine through on the black. Once I have my paint down, I will start working the canvas. Okay, so I'm going to move this top to bottom at first to get it in place. But most of the movement I'm going to do with this is going to be side to side. And the idea is to get to leave my center part intact. So it's pretty firm in my mind at this point because I didn't get the separation. This turned into a waterfall pour. And I'm not entirely sure that it even qualifies as a waterfall pour. So get it back centered. And now I decided I've got to continue down. What you're seeing there is that this canvas has been angled. So I have cups on the top part where I'm working, and it's flowing down the canvas. I don't mind the negative space. I kind of like negative space. Bringing the weight back into the center of the canvas. Now, the weight of the paint with almost every style of fluid art is very important that you're mindful of where it lies. Right now, it's in the dead center of this painting. What I'm seeing here is that was all paint that kind of missed the canvas entirely, and so I had to cover that up because I really didn't want to have it going everywhere. I am doing the cardinal sin. I am pouring it back off the front, or my side of it, because I needed to get some of this paint off the canvas. Because at this point, I realized I probably over poured by double, and so it seems to be drying okay, but it's still wet, and that's the reason for it. Just too much paint. you can see. This is sped up 3 times because I needed to meet the time constraints under 20 minutes, but you get the idea. Okay, taking completely off, and it really looks like a black and white painting at this point. My observations with this so far is twofold. I tried to keep my paints fairly thick so that I would get that striation in between the layers. But I probably should have made it thinner than this. It certainly would have made the whole process a lot easier without sacrificing the separation of colors. As you can tell, I am still pouring paint off, and that's just simply because there's too much paint on the canvas. But the reason I decided to share this was to show that everything's a learning process. And in my sense, exactly what it is. Hence the reason I called this Fallen Angel, because it was a fail in the sense of I didn't get what I was looking for, but it's not a fail in the sense that it's well, I'll let you be the judge. It's a painting that I think is pretty dramatic. Okay, it's about time for the flyover. You're going to be able to see some of the colors popping through here. I'm not unhappy with how the colors separated and the use of the striation between. That middle part, although it looks white, is all blues and greens. And I wish I could show you the driver's arc, but it really hasn't dried yet. So you can see it better from this angle. The blues and the greens next to it and the golds. So I'm not unhappy with this piece, and it'll probably find a place on my walls. If you'd like to help, leave a like, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications of future videos. It really does help, and it's absolutely free. I want to thank Nate and the Collab to allow me to join late today, and I hope that you got something out of this. Till next time, bye for now.